This is Ginga Real Talk. I'm Kevin Aserpa, and today we're going to talk about Canadian football. Some of the topics we're going to touch on today are training, traveling, and teams. As you all know, I am a soccer trainer. My training comes from Brazil, Portugal, Spain, Scotland, and Norway. I've taken a piece from every single coach and every single country I've played in, and wanting to give back to all of the young footballers in Canada. My methodologies are quite simple, to be completely honest, but quite complicated. All of the training and ideas and methods that I use are from my own personal experience as a player and learning from all of the best coaches that I've ever had. Some of the best coaches I've ever had were, one of them has been a coach for Portugal in the World Cup in Korea. His name is Antonio Oliveira. I've also had another coach in Spain who was also part of a national team of Spain, part of the coaching staff. And I've also played in Brazil, and I've learned from coaches that have played against Pelé, Laércio Santos, who played for Corinthians. He was a big defender who used to mark Pelé. And these coaches have passed on unbelievable ideas and methods to help improve players at the highest level. I'm grateful to have experiences as a player, and now that I'm passing it on to some of these youth Canadian soccer players, I'm grateful that it's been working well and the players are improving every single day. As you know, I've been doing it for about 10 years, and I've helped a lot of players reach a very high potential and very high level. The basis of the training is technical and ability to master the ball and knowing how to and knowing when to use these type of dribbles and skills and touches, and in the end those type of things are tremendously building confidence in these kids. We use a lot of intensity, we use a lot of high performance training with the technical side, with the agility side, with the coordination side, and a lot of instruction and demonstration. Most importantly is kids ask, how do you do that? Well, it's easy to say this is how you do it, but when you're there to demonstrate, and when you're there to show, and then when you're there to stop them, correct them, and explain, and then it works, it's something a little bit different than just saying, hey, do it like this, or do it like Ronaldo did, or do it like Messi did, which a lot of coaches out there are doing. As you know, I'm in the soccer network of Canada, and I see a lot, and there are a lot of great coaches out there doing a lot of great work, and I applaud you for that. And on the other side, there are a lot of bad coaches out there making a mess. And how do I know this? Is because I do the training, and I hear a lot of parents that have come from other clubs and other coaches, and I hear their dissatisfaction in what their child is receiving elsewhere, and it makes me a little bit sad. It doesn't make me angry, it just makes me sad, because I believe that if we're trying to improve the soccer in Canada, it's not by putting up a flyer, and it's not by buying the nicest balls. It's about actually getting on face-to-face with the kid, getting on the pitch, training them, showing them, teaching them, demonstrating, and making them work. And how can you do that? It's from experience. Thankfully, I have this experience from Brazil, Portugal, and Spain, 3 of the best countries in the world to ever play football, and I'm very grateful for that. Traveling. I hear all the time, I want to be a professional soccer player. I want to try pro. My son can do it. Can he do it? Is he good enough? Well, this is all questioning. This is all confusion. This is all not knowing. And I'm here to help parents, kids, players, coaches, directors, presidents of clubs in Canada, to guide them and communicate with them the proper ways. As you all know, I've taken many kids and many teams to Portugal and Spain, and some to Brazil, and they've all seen the reality of what traveling and what going to a country like Brazil, Portugal, Spain can do for their child, not just on the field, but outside the field as a human, learning the lifestyle and learning different foods and learning how to adapt to different languages, different coaches, different training, different teammates. You know, it's something that inspires me, because I know that in Canada we have the potential, we have the numbers of kids, we have a culture that loves football. It's getting better every single day, and traveling to outside of the country to see the real football, with no offense to what's going on here, how can you compare with going to El Clasico and watching Real Madrid and Barcelona right in front of your eyes, front row, and you're watching it, the best soccer in the world right in front of you. That's something that you can't compare over here. And that's why Ginga International and me traveling with teams and players is very, very important, because my main goal is to create players for our Canadian national team. Something that I was very honored to do at the U17 level, at the U19 level, U20, U23, and 2 men's games I was able to participate in. And I believe without my experiences traveling abroad to playing in Scotland, playing in Portugal, playing in Spain, playing in Brazil, wouldn't have let me get to the level of the Canadian national team. Now we're going to touch on teams. As you all know, I've had Ginga soccer teams playing in CAF soccer for about 8 years, and we've also taken these boys and these teams abroad to Portugal, to Spain, and competed in big competitions and international tournaments against teams like PSV, against teams like Sevilla, against teams like FC Porto, Benfica, Sporting, and some other like selection Barcelona teams, and also Espanyol teams. And these are tremendous opportunities, because then our boys get to see and our parents get to see that the reality of soccer is over there. Just this past fall, I've decided to announce that I'm not going to be having Ginga soccer teams anymore. Even though I'm wearing the Ginga Soccer Academy badge, that will no longer exist very soon after this winter. We will be finishing the indoor season, and then when it comes to spring and summer, we will not be having Ginga soccer teams anymore. We will be having Ginga soccer skills and camps and programs and private training and all that type of stuff. We will be having that, but teams, there will be no longer. And the reason is because it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of headaches. You have to manage parents with their ideas of my son is the best, and my son is a striker, and my son is a defender, and my son is this, and why is he not being like that, and why is he not like that? That type of thing is basically putting a hamper on the development of Canadian soccer. And I'm not putting down anybody here. This is not what I'm trying to do. I'm always looking. I came back from Europe and I wanted to start Ginga because I wanted to help soccer in Canada, and I wanted to potentially put players professionally and put players on the national team. And when I start to see certain things, I know that we're not going to go very far in that direction, because there are things that are stopping us from our development. So the teams, I had a great time. I had an absolute great time doing teams, but it's just not for me, I guess. Maybe some can call me weak. Maybe some can call me whatever they want to call me. But in the end, it's my decision. It's my mind that's going through it. And I just wanted to make sure that I didn't go crazy doing the teams. So as you know, Real Talk has been up just for a little while. It's new. I don't have my own studio. I don't have a microphone. I am actually using my Samsung mobile phone, and it works unbelievable. To be completely honest, I would recommend that you go and buy one. That's not advertising for Samsung, but if they want to give me some type of sponsorship, I would love it. I'm putting up videos and I'm traveling the world, especially with the boys and teams, and I'm also doing this unbelievable experience with the F2FC. And I got in 2018, I got 2 unbelievable experiences to play at Old Trafford and play at Wembley. And thankfully we were champions in both matches. So that's a wrap for today, everyone. It was short, sweet, right to the point, informative, and I'm enjoying this type of real talk because I'm getting a lot of good feedback from a lot of people, and that's why I'm continuing to do it. And thank you for watching. And this is Ginga Real Talk.